So this is my Evolution Rage 5S table saw, which I've had for maybe 2 years gone now. I love this saw, but this has just happened to me just now. I was just resetting it again, but the wind up mechanism for the blade is now jammed, and we're going to try and see what's the problem, see if we can fix that. So just so as you can see, I'll let everybody see inside here, down into the collection wheel. Now there is a bit of, I've been cutting some walnut, so there's a wee bit of scrap walnut in there. I'm going to clear all this now, but visually, by the way, it's all unplugged just so as you know, it doesn't look like there's anything physically jamming the mechanism that I can see for now, but we'll clear this first. So I've gone ahead and taken off the blade and the writing knife at the back. If I can get the camera to maybe zoom down in. Now I can see, I haven't touched anything yet. Now I can see, it's just down in here. These might have been binding up here, these bits of scrap. Can I get that camera to zoom in? Just try the wheel again, now everything's off. No, it's still jammed. Okay, clear it out. So we have pretty much everything cleared out. Now you just see there's a wee bit of residue dust lying on the very bottom there, but I've cleaned all around as best I can. Round in here anyway. Haven't cleaned really around the outside of the machine, but still that hasn't fixed the problem as such. So I don't think it was anything in there anyway, but we'll just go and explore something else now. I might be happy to take this wheel off, the adjustment height wheel, and see where we are with it. So I put the machine up in this position here, and I just fold it down position just to have a good look. And I couldn't see anything in here. All this looks pretty clean to me, and there's nothing loose, nothing has fallen out onto the floor, nothing seems to be jammed in there. And then I come around to look at the wheel again, and you just see these wee little stress marks on the wheel. I'm assuming it feels like it's lost its bite and it won't grip properly no more on the shaft in here, as it were. So I was struggling to get this wee pin out, but I'm going to have to try and get that out now, and just check the inside of that wheel cog there. So there we go, managed to get the wheel off. The wee seat pin, I'll show you in a wee second. It a bit tricky, but it comes off okay. We had a W840 on it. The spring seems intact. The shaft itself, it seems okay as well. So the C pin is what the racing wheel engages with. Yeah, you can see all that stress, all those stress cracks in around there. Let's just see if we can get this off and see what's inside. Okay, so had another look at the wheel, and the way the wheel's designed, the C-pin engagement, which is in here, that's actually doing its job. The wheel's fine, just there is some, you can see these marks around here, these stress marks here, and this is still fine too. The wheel's actually doing its job, so I think I can rule that out. However, I flipped the machine up again back in this sort of position, and I had a look in around here. I've given this shaft here a clean. This mechanism here is what winds the blade up and down. This is just a wee collar that floats. I'm assuming that's meant to just float up and down there like that freely. But I was looking at the teeth, these here, they're not great. And if I can get the phone in right in there, let's see if I can get that zoomed in for you. It doesn't look like a great connection in there anymore with it. So I'm going to put the wheel back on and see what's happening here, see if these are missing, these cogs. So I managed to get the wheel back on okay with the pin in. I'll give this a go, see what's happening in here. let's see this. That's very tight. Oh, see that bunch down there? Yeah, those teeth just aren't engaging properly anymore, but let me see if I can get the... Hold on. I'll try something. So I was just having a wee look there, and I just having a look down in here. I just found that just lying there. Now I've had this machine up like this once before now, and unless it's just come out just as I was putting the wheel back on again, but that's what seems to be causing this to you can see that flag down it, and it seems to go in there. So I'm going to put this back in and see if that helps. So put the that fixing there back and tighten it up, and the one on the other side, yeah, in there, it was very, very loose as well, so they're both now tightened up, and there we go, back to 100%. Thanks for watching, guys.